Let's start by delving into a profound topic. You do not need to wait for anything to happen to feel the way you want to feel. Each morning when you wake up, you have the power to choose how your day will unfold. Many people get up and think that they must go through a series of actions or wait for something to happen in the world before they feel the way they want to feel. But I tell you, that is not how it works. You don't have to wait for an event or a change in circumstance to experience joy, love, or success. You simply have to claim it from within yourself. What you feel inside is the true creative power. Everything in this world, your relationships, your job, your health, is a reflection of what is happening in your inner world. You might think the outer world dictates how you feel, but it's the other way around. You determine how the outer world unfolds by what you accept as true within you. It's all an inside job. Before you leave your house, before you even take a single step outside, you must prepare the state in which you wish to live. It's not about putting on the right clothes, making sure your hair is perfect, or having the right attitude to face the world. It's about adjusting your inner world, shifting your consciousness, so that when you step out, the world reflects that new state. You see, the world is simply a mirror showing you what you hold inside. If you want a different reflection, you must first change the image within yourself. Now let's talk about desire. We all have desires. You might want a new job, more money, better health, or a specific person in your life. These desires are perfectly natural. Everyone experiences them. But here's the important thing to understand. The desire itself is not something you should chase after. It's not some distant object outside of you that you need to go out and get. You don't have to run after it or struggle to make it happen. Instead, desire is much deeper than that. Your desire is actually a call from within. It's not something separate from you. It's a signal from a part of you, telling you that the thing you want already exists. Yes, the thing you desire, whether it's a new job, more money, better health, or a relationship, already exists in an unseen reality. If you can feel the desire in your heart, it means that on some level, in some dimension, it is already yours. The fact that you want it means it's possible for you to have it. Think of desire like a message from your inner self, guiding you towards something that's meant for you. It's not something far away that you need to chase. The feeling of wanting something is really a sign that what you desire is already yours in a realm beyond the physical. It exists in what Neville Goddard calls the unseen reality or the unseen world. This is the dimension where all possibilities exist, and everything you could ever want is already there, waiting for you. Now, if you already know that your desire exists in this unseen reality, what is your job? Your job is not to figure out how to get it. Your job is not to worry about when it will come or what steps you need to take. Instead, your job is to shift your mindset into the state of having it. You must move into the feeling that it is already yours. This is what Neville calls living from the end. What does living from the end mean? It means thinking, feeling, and acting as if you already have the thing you want. Imagine for a moment that your desire has already come true. How would you feel? What would your life look like? How would you act if you already had the job, the money, the health, or the relationship you desire? Living from the end means carrying that feeling with you now, even before it shows up in your physical reality. You see, many people make the mistake of thinking that their desire is something far off in the future. They believe that once they have it, they'll finally feel happy, secure, or fulfilled. But the truth is, the feeling comes first. You must feel the joy, the fulfillment, and the satisfaction of having your desire now, even if you can't see it yet with your physical eyes. When you live from the end, you are aligning yourself with the reality where your desire already exists. This shifts your consciousness into a state of having rather than lacking. And as you hold that state, the unseen reality begins to move in ways you can't understand. Things will start to unfold, and your desire will manifest in your physical world. How do you do this? It's very simple. but most people overlook it because of its simplicity. You must feel now as though you already possess what you desire. Every morning, before you go out into the world, take a moment to quiet your mind. Close your eyes and turn inward. Imagine yourself living in the end. See yourself with the thing you desire. Feel what it would be like to already have it. And then, most importantly, accept that feeling as the truth. Carry that feeling with you throughout your day. This is what I mean when I say, live in the end. The mistake that many make is they think they must change things in the outside world first before they can feel different inside. But this is backwards. You must change how you feel within, and the outer world will naturally conform to match that new inner state. You don't need to see evidence of it happening. You don't need proof. Faith is your proof. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. If you can hold on to the feeling, no matter what appears in the outer world, the world will eventually reflect that feeling. You might be thinking, but I haven't spoken to my specific person in years, or there's a third party involved, or I don't see how I can get what I want with the current circumstances. But let me tell you something. Those are just conditions. They are effects of your previous thoughts and feelings. They have no real power over you unless you allow them to. The only power they have is the power you give them by believing in them. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, focus on the feeling of already having your desire. Do this every day, and watch as the obstacles begin to dissolve. Each time you step outside, understand that you are stepping into a world that is responding to your inner state. It's not the other way around. You are the operant power. You are the creator. If you believe that the world is a hard place, full of obstacles and difficulties, then that's exactly what you will experience. But if you believe that everything is working in your favor, that opportunities are all around you, then that's what you will see. So how do you keep this state of mind throughout the day? It may seem challenging at first, but like anything else in life, it requires practice. Think of it like learning to play a musical instrument or speaking a new language. You wouldn't expect to be perfect at playing the piano after just one lesson, nor would you expect to be fluent in a language after just one day of studying. It takes regular, focused practice to become good at it. The same is true for living in the state of having your desire. This is not something you do just once and then forget about. It is a way of living, a way of thinking and feeling that you cultivate every day. You have to remind yourself of this new state of being as often as possible. Every time you wake up in the morning, every time you go about your daily routine, and every time you encounter a challenge, you bring yourself back to the feeling of already having your desire. It's a mental practice, but over time, it will become a habit. Throughout the day, you may find that negative thoughts or doubts start to creep in. This is perfectly normal, but it is important that you don't let these thoughts take over. When they arise, gently remind yourself of the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is what you accept as real in your imagination, not what the outer world is showing you at the moment. Your imagination is the key to creating your reality. The world outside of you is simply a reflection of your inner world. It reflects what you believe, think, and feel most of the time. If your inner world is filled with doubt, fear, or worry, then that is what will show up in your outer experience. However, if your inner world is filled with confidence, faith, and the feeling of having your desire, then that is what the outer world will mirror back to you. It's easy to get caught up in what the physical world shows you. Maybe you're waiting for a sign, or maybe you're looking for some evidence that your desire is on its way. But waiting for proof outside of yourself can delay the process. Why? Because when you look to the outside world, you're often seeing the opposite of what you want, and that can reinforce feelings of lack. The outer world may show you things that seem to contradict your desire, but remember, what you see now is just the result of your past thoughts and beliefs. Your job is to create a new truth within yourself. This new truth is the state of having your desire. This is something you build in your imagination. You create it with your feelings, your thoughts, and your inner conversations. And once you've created this truth within, the outer world has no choice but to reflect it back to you. So how do you practice this? Every time you catch yourself slipping into doubt or negativity, pause for a moment. Close your eyes if you can, and bring yourself back to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Remind yourself that the outer world doesn't dictate your truth. Your truth is what you feel inside. If you practice this consistently, even for a few minutes a day, it will become easier and more natural. The more you practice, the more you'll find that your mind starts to shift automatically. It's like training a muscle. At first, it may feel like hard work, but the more you do it, the stronger that mental muscle becomes. Soon, you won't have to try so hard. Your mind will naturally return to the state of having your desire because you've practiced it so often. This isn't something you do once and then expect immediate results. It's a lifestyle, a way of living from your imagination rather than reacting to what's happening outside of you. And with practice, you will get better at it. You will become more confident in your ability to create your reality from within, and you'll notice that the outer world starts to shift to match your inner state. People often ask me, should I use affirmations? Should I script my desires? Should I do SATs, state akin to sleep? And I say, do whatever helps you feel that your desire is already yours. All these techniques are just tools to help you shift into the feeling of having your desire. The technique is not what manifests. The feeling of already having it is what manifests. So, if you affirm something and it helps you feel that it's true, then use affirmations. If scripting makes you feel like you already have your desire, then script. If entering the state akin to sleep allows you to feel the wish fulfilled, then do that. But remember, the tool is not the power. The power is in the feeling. One of the biggest challenges people face when trying to manifest their desires is their own logic. They try to figure out exactly how their wish will come to them. They want to know all the steps, the path, and the specific way everything will unfold. They feel the need to understand each detail and every movement that will lead them to their goal. But this is not something you need to worry about. It is not your job to figure out how it will happen. Your only job is to live in the feeling of the wish already being fulfilled. When we try to think about the how, we are using our limited human minds. Our logical mind is great for many things, but when it comes to manifesting, it can become an obstacle. Logic tries to make sense of everything, but manifestation doesn't work that way. Manifestation works beyond what we can see and understand. The how is not something we can always predict or control. The how belongs to a power that is far greater than our human understanding. This unseen power moves all things, aligning circumstances, events, and people to bring about what you desire. You cannot possibly know the infinite number of ways that your desire can come to you. The universe has countless paths, and it operates on its own timeline, not yours. Your conscious mind cannot grasp the complexity of how things are woven together behind the scenes. This is why it's so important to stop trying to figure it all out. The more you focus on how it will happen, the more you are stepping into doubt. You start to question whether it's possible and whether you're doing everything right. But this doubt blocks your manifestation. The process of manifesting is simple. You must trust that your desire will come to you in the best possible way, even if you don't know how. Your role is to feel as if your wish is already a reality. This feeling is the key. When you live in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are aligning yourself with the energy of having what you desire. That is all you need to do. The universe will take care of the rest. In the Bible, there is a powerful reminder of this in Isaiah. It says, "My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." This means that the ways in which your desires will manifest are beyond what you can currently understand. The power that moves all things knows exactly how to bring your wish into reality. Its ways are much higher and more profound than anything you can imagine. You don't need to know how it will happen. You just need to trust that it will. When you stop trying to figure out every detail, you are allowing the universe to work freely. You are releasing control and letting go of the need to know every step. This creates space for things to unfold in ways that might surprise you. Often, desires come to us in ways we could have never predicted, but they come nonetheless. When you truly feel that your wish is done, it will be done. Every day before you leave your house, before you engage with the world, take a moment to turn inward and live in the end. Feel the joy, the excitement, the relief of already having what you desire. This is the key. Do not let the outer world dictate how you feel. Do not let conditions sway you from the truth that you hold within. You are the creator of your reality. The outer world is simply a reflection of what you believe and feel inside. When you understand this, you will no longer be a victim of circumstances. You will no longer feel powerless or lost. You will walk through the world with a quiet confidence, knowing that everything is working in your favor. And even when things appear to go wrong, you will know that they are simply part of the unfolding process. In applying this principle as you rise in consciousness to the point where you are really grateful and happy for having received the thing desired, you automatically rejoice and give thanks inwardly. You have already accepted the gift, which was but a desire before you rose in consciousness, and your faith is now the substance that shall clothe your desire. This rising in consciousness is the spiritual marriage where two shall agree upon being one, and their likeness or image is established on earth. For whatsoever you ask in my name, the same give I unto you. Whatsoever is quite a large measure. It is the unconditional. It does not state if society deems it right or wrong that you should ask it. It rests with you. Do you really want it? Do you desire it? That is all that is necessary. Life will give it to you if you ask in His name. His name is not a name that you pronounce with the lips. You can ask forever in the name of God or Jehovah or Christ Jesus, and you will ask in vain. Name means nature. So when you ask in the nature of a thing, results ever follow. To ask in the name is to rise in consciousness and become one in nature with the thing desired. Rise in consciousness to the nature of the thing, and you will become that thing in expression. Therefore, what things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall receive them. Praying, as we have shown you before, is recognition. The injunction to believe that you receive is first person, present tense. This means that you must be in the nature of the things asked for before you can receive them. To dissolve a problem that now seems so real to you, all that you do is remove your attention from it. In spite of its seeming reality, turn from it in consciousness, become indifferent, and begin to feel yourself to be that which would be the solution of the problem. For instance, if you were imprisoned, no man would have to tell you that you should desire freedom. Freedom, or rather the desire of freedom, would be automatic. So why look behind the four walls of your prison bars? Take your attention from being imprisoned and begin to feel yourself to be free. Feel it to the point where it is natural. The very second you do so, those prison bars will dissolve. Apply this same principle to any problem. I am this He that will save you. If you are hungry, your Savior is food. If you are poor, your Savior is riches. If you are imprisoned, your Savior is freedom. If you are diseased, it will not be a man called Jesus who will save you, but health will become your Savior. As we yield to the laws and truths spoken by wise teachers and mentors, we finally understand that our previous efforts, though valiant, were misguided. It is not through struggle and resistance that we achieve our goals, but through embracing the power of our subconscious mind and harnessing the energy of the vortex. The moment has arrived for us to narrate the tale of our empowerment, embracing our inherent worthiness and delving into the profound wisdom of the law of assumption. Our collective journey entails the pursuit of comprehending the immense potential that lies within our imagination, immersing ourselves fully and passionately into this boundless sphere of possibilities. The realm of imagination serves as a sanctuary for clarity, power, love, and resolution, providing solace to those who possess the courage to believe in the tangible existence of their assumptions and place unwavering faith in the intricate workings of life. It is within this domain that we can truly flourish, harnessing the power of our creative minds and trusting the process as we navigate the vast landscape of our limitless potential. When we embark on the transformative journey of altering our self-conception, we inadvertently reshape the world that surrounds us. It is crucial to recognize that we need not bear the burden of modifying others, as they often serve as mirrors reflecting our personal self-perceptions. As we cultivate a newfound appreciation for our intrinsic worth and undergo a process of inner revaluation, we extend an invitation for others to acknowledge, confirm, and affirm the metamorphosis we have instigated within ourselves. By focusing on our individual growth and fostering self-awareness, we pave the way for a more harmonious existence as those around us begin to resonate with the positive changes that have emerged from our internal evolution. To harness the power of prayer, we must claim and appropriate our desires with a positive consciousness. Being conscious of poverty while praying for riches, for example, only serves to reinforce our state of poverty. In order to achieve success, we must assume the positive consciousness of the thing desired and allow the vortex to work its magic. Ultimately, the journey towards self-actualization and empowerment is one of deep introspection, surrender, and faith in the power of the subconscious mind. When we recognize the divine nature of our existence, we can approach life with a sense of gratitude and awe, embracing the knowledge that there is always more than enough to go around. In this mindset, scarcity and lack no longer have a place, as we trust in the divine source to provide for us and guide us on our journey. At the core of our being, we are divine creatures, born of the same source that has birthed the cosmos and all that exists within it. This understanding allows us to see ourselves in our true place as infinite beings with limitless potential. No longer do we view ourselves as mere mortals, struggling to survive in a world of finite resources. Instead, we realize that we are an integral part of the cosmic tapestry, woven together by the threads of divine love and wisdom. When we step into our true place as divine beings, we begin to experience a profound sense of wholeness, and our lives become imbued with purpose and meaning. We recognize that our existence is not arbitrary, but rather a unique expression of the divine source, and that we each play a vital role in the unfolding of the cosmic story. The key to unlocking the door to our limitless potential lies in our ability to transform our concept of self. Our perception of who we are and what we are capable of achieving directly influences our experiences and the reality we create. By altering our self-concept, we invite new possibilities and opportunities into our lives and dissolve the barriers that once held us back. This transformation begins with the recognition that we are more than our physical bodies and the sum of our past experiences. We are, in essence, divine beings with unlimited potential. By embracing this truth and allowing it to permeate every aspect of our lives, we set in motion a process of profound change that will reshape our world in harmony with our new self-concept. The wisdom of the ages, as expressed in the quote, "All things whatsoever you ask in prayer, believing, you shall receive," teaches us that our faith and belief in ourselves have the power to create the reality we desire. By recognizing our divine nature and our inherent connection to the infinite supply, we awaken to our true place in the cosmos. This understanding allows us to embark on a transformative journey, altering our concept of self and reshaping our reality in harmony with our newfound beliefs. The path to a fulfilling and extraordinary life lies in our ability to embrace our divine nature and the boundless potential within each of us. Through unwavering belief in ourselves and our connection to the divine source, we can manifest our dreams and create a world that reflects our highest aspirations. This journey of self-discovery and transformation is not only a testament to our limitless potential, but also a reminder that we are all essential threads in the cosmic tapestry of life. Let us be inspired by this profound truth and strive to live each day in alignment with our true selves, guided by the light of faith and the boundless love of the divine source. Have you ever felt like you were working hard to make your dreams come true, but nothing was happening? Have you ever wished for a full life only to find that you had to work hard and have little? If so, what if I told you there was an easier way to get everything you want? What if I told you that you don't have to do anything to be prosperous and happy? It may sound too good to be true, but there is a simple way to get rich and make all your wishes and desires come true, and you can do it. The key to achieving this effortless way of manifesting is faith. Faith is a powerful force that can move mountains and create miracles. As we navigate the path to our goals, we must maintain our belief in the power of our dreams, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. The universe is infinitely abundant, and within it lies all that we could ever need or desire. It is essential to recognize that our wishes are not simply fleeting thoughts or desires, but rather they are seeds of potential, patiently waiting to be nourished and cultivated by our unwavering faith. We require no external force or helper to grant us our deepest desires, for they already belong to us. It is merely a matter of reaching out and claiming them as our own. To call our desires into being, we must embrace the practice of imagining and feeling our wishes fulfilled. This act of mental and emotional alchemy serves as a catalyst for the manifestation of our dreams. We must be resolute in our conviction, steadfast in our belief, and unyielding in our pursuit of our goals. For it is through this unwavering determination that we are able to tap into the limitless reservoir of potential that resides within us. In the grand tapestry of existence, it is important to remember that our lives are not solely dictated by the whims of fate or circumstance. Through unwavering belief in ourselves and our connection to the divine source, we can manifest our dreams and create a world that reflects our highest aspirations. This journey of self-discovery and transformation is not only a testament to our limitless potential, but also a reminder that we are all essential threads in the cosmic tapestry of life. Let us be inspired by this profound truth and strive to live each day in alignment with our true selves, guided by the light of faith and the boundless love of the divine source. Have you ever felt like you were working hard to make your dreams come true, but nothing was happening? Have you ever wished for a full life, only to find that you had to work hard and have little? If so, what if I told you there was an easier way to get everything you want? What if I told you that you don't have to do anything to be prosperous and happy? It may sound too good to be true, but there is a simple way to get rich and make all your wishes and desires come true, and you can do it. The key to achieving this effortless way of manifesting is faith. Faith is a powerful force that can move mountains and create miracles. It's the belief that something is possible, even when it seems impossible. When you have complete faith in yourself and the universe, you can command your desires into being. You don't need to struggle or strain to make things happen. Instead, you can tap into the infinite power of the universe and trust that everything you desire is already on its way to you. But how can you cultivate this kind of faith? How can you trust in yourself and the universe when everything seems to be going wrong? The first step is to let go of fear and doubt. Fear and doubt are the biggest obstacles to faith. They make you second-guess yourself and the universe. They make you believe that you're not good enough, or that your desires are too big or too impossible. But the truth is that there's nothing you can't achieve when you have faith. The second step is to focus on your desires. What do you want to manifest in your life? Do you want more money, a fulfilling career, a loving relationship, whatever it is? Focus on it with laser-like precision. Visualize yourself already having it. Feel the emotions of having it. Imagine yourself living the life you desire. This is the power of imagination. When you can see, feel, and experience your desires in your mind's eye, you create a powerful energetic vibration that attracts those desires to you. The third step is to take inspired action. Faith without action is just wishful thinking. You need to align your actions with your desires and trust that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. This means taking action towards your dreams even when it seems like nothing is happening. It means being open to opportunities and taking advantage of them when they arise. It means being willing to step out of your comfort zone and do things that scare you. When you take inspired action, you create momentum towards your desires, and things start to happen effortlessly. But what about when things don't seem to be happening? What about when you've been focusing on your desires and taking inspired action, but nothing seems to be working? This is when it's important to remember that man must prepare for the thing he has asked for, even when there isn't the slightest sign of it in sight. This means that you need to keep the faith and keep taking inspired action, even when it seems like nothing is happening. You need to trust that everything is working out for your highest good, even if you can't see it yet. So how can you prepare for the things you've asked for? The first step is to be grateful for what you already have. Inspired is the key to unlocking more abundance in your life. When you're grateful for what you already have, you create a positive, energetic vibration that attracts more good things to you. The second step is to stay focused on your desires. Keep visualizing, feeling, and imagining what it would be like to have your desires